So why is this not? Why is this fucking? Oh my God, you fucking nigger. What is your fucking issue here? So that's still doing something. Really impressive. was that? Who's filming what? Is that my fucking phone? What in fucking God's name is that? It's definitely this one.
Matt?
Hey, Jim.
Yeah, what's up?
Are you around?
No, I'm all the way over at the warehouse right now trying to figure out how to get my cockamamie cleaned up here.
Okay, well...
But don't come out this afternoon.
No. I was going to show you a demo. I have the black magic thing working, and I was going to send you a link so you could click on.
Oh, okay. Well, when I get home in about an hour, I'll take a look at it.
Well, no, you have to, let's coordinate, because I have to set all this shit up and start it. So
set a time. What's happening now?
Okay, it's 3 o'clock.
Okay, so let's talk at 5 o'clock.
That might be a problem for me, but call me when you're ready. But anyway, I got it working on 2 phones and 2 PCs. I think we're making some progress. But it's kind of flaky, which, I think it's a black magic thing and not a Matt Lederman thing. But
okay, well, we'll see.
Well, yeah, I know.
It needs a fan on it now. You're telling me?
No. Everything gets hot because you're cranking a lot of stuff through. But and I'm having trouble with the audio. But there's a networking issue that I think might be their fault. But Jim, I'm not that smart. I'll figure it out. Anyway.
I can call them because they work.
No. It's not a matter of calling. It's a matter of debugging. But anyway. Give me a call later if I can fire it back up. We'll do it. But other than that, it actually looks kind of good. There's a huge drag, and I can get it on YouTube and Vimeo and things. And so it's just a matter of plugging it into your server at this point, or your thing. So a little progress, but if we can't do it today, we can do it tomorrow. But let's. I'm just kind of glad we have something going at all, because I've been busting my ass on this thing with no results for a long time. Anyway, I just was calling the show off,
But you're out there doing your thing.
I'm doing my best.
I have a transmitter problem in Miami now. Some idiot went in there, did electrical work, and he's now shorted the channel transmitter down, and we lost power there. So we got to figure out that's going on. They let these non-union people in these places. It's unbelievable.
Well, I'm a huge union guy, but I've never been in the union, so.
Well, no, the union guys know, because they're there. They know the system. They know the building. They know where the juice is. So some guy moves in, puts a transmitter in there, and whacks into the rack, and now we lost power. So we got to get that going.
Okay.
Otherwise, everything else is fine.
Okay, well, call me when you get back. If I can fire it up again, I will. If not, let's try again tomorrow.
Yeah, there's no coronary on this.
Yeah. Well, no, it is, Jim. I like to finish the fucking stuff I start. You know, it's very important to me. And you know, remember, you and I are going to get rich. You know, the whole private jet thing.
Okay.
Okay. Call me when you get back.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Sure thing, man.
Bye.
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 Okay. Oh, I got the audio working. Awesome.
Signor Ferrari? Who are you and how did you get into my shop? I'm Stefan. I'm from the future. Your name becomes a legend. Want to see? Yes, show me. Mamma mia. Where have you brought me, Stefan? Maranello in 2026. This is Ferrari now, Enzo. Are these real Ferraris? Yes. This is the 849 Testarossa, and this one is Daytona SP3. These are my Ferraris? Your favorite race is still running. Ferrari still races? Every season since you were gone. I see them. Still fighting to win. Always. What changed? Hybrid power, energy recovery, computers helping control what once depended only on the driver. Computers in a racing car? Yes, but the purpose is exactly the same. To win. Exactly. And this is not all. Remember 1949? Giannetti drove nearly 23 hours. I'll never forget. First try, first victory. 77 years later, Ferrari still races here. Those are GT cars? 296 LMGT3 Evos. And the top class? Ferrari left in 73. They returned in 2023. 50 years later? And won Le Mans 3 years straight. 3? Yes. In 23, 24, and 25. They came back to win. Exactly. One last thing, Enzo. This is what I wanted to show you. What is it? Looks different. Ferrari Lucci, fully electric. No petrol, no V12, no exhaust? Correct. And they still call it Ferrari? They do. Then Ferrari was never only the engine. What was it? Emotion. I thought I was building cars. Instead, I built a name that would outlive me and become a legend. Signor Ferrari?
The world's longest golf course is 850 miles across the Australian outback, and you need a car instead of a golf cart to play it. Welcome to Nullarbor Links, 18 holes scattered across tiny outback towns and roadhouses. You play a hole, get your scorecard stamped like a passport, eat some kangaroo jerky, then drive 40 miles through the desert to the next tee.
Moves like these must feel absolutely amazing. There's just a small problem. You're a little bit too old to learn them, right? Not at all. Many of my students start their journey in their 40s or even 50s.
I was just walking down the street one day, and I noticed there was a sign for Nutley, welcome to Nutley, and then the sign for Belleville, but there was an in-between area, so it was just this null area that we could create a new town in, and that was how Beltley came to be.
Welcome to Beltley, an untapped frontier of North Jersey featuring a field, a parking lot, and a playground that has now been claimed by John Cazzarelli.
I don't really have an official position yet because it's all new and exciting. We're trying to figure it out.
It was just last week when John Caz started posting these videos to social media planning the future of the town. They've racked up thousands of views and hundreds of comments.
I think people just want another municipality in New Jersey.
In our exclusive interview with the founder, we left nothing on the table.
So critics will say that it should have been called Nutville. How would you respond to that?
I thought Nutville was a little too Nutley-centric, and Beltley seemed like a better merge.
Do you feel akin to founders like Washington, Adams, Jefferson?
What they did was so long ago, and it's like a little obvious for what they were doing because, you know, they kind of had boats and things to explore places, and for me, it seemed more like I dug up like a hidden treasure of sorts.
As for the future of the hidden treasure, that's yet to be seen, but he's hoping it'll be a true community effort.
So I'm hoping that Beltley really becomes a destination for not just New Jerseyans, but for all of America.
Did you guys know that Khalid Sheikh Mohammed, Al-Qaeda terrorist, architect of the 9/11 attacks, you know, he went to college in North Carolina? Yes, maybe you have some Al-Qaeda fans in here tonight. Yeah, he went to college in North Carolina, another failure of the American education system. But if he went to college in North Carolina, that means there's someone out there who was Khalid Sheikh Mohammed's randomly assigned freshman year roommate. Just some guy watching Khalid Sheikh Mohammed.
Today in military history, August 19, 18.
On April 27, 1944, two soldiers carried the chairman of Montgomery Ward out of his own office while he sat with his arms folded. His name was Sewell Avery, and he had just told the United States government exactly where it could go. Ward's was an American institution. In August 1872, Aaron Montgomery Ward mailed out a single sheet of paper.
If you finish writing your book and want to publish it, I want to tell you about the best possible way to do it. What if I told you that you could publish your book in 2 different languages across dozens of distribution channels, including Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and more, at a high professional standard with some of the most advanced marketing processes?
What will you do as president to open foreign markets to fair competition from American business and to stop unfair competition here at home from foreign countries so that we can bring jobs back to the United States?
To those of you in the audience who are business people, pretty simple. If you're paying $12, $13, $14 an hour for factory workers, and you can move your factory south of the border, pay $1 an hour for labor, hire a young 25, that's assuming you've been in business for a long time, you've got a mature workforce. Pay $1 an hour for your labor, have no health care, that's the most expensive single element making a car, have no environmental controls, no pollution controls, and no retirement, and you don't care about anything but making money, there will be a giant sucking sound going south. So if the people send me to Washington, the first thing I'll do is study that 2,000-page agreement and make sure it's a two-way street. One last point here. I decided I was dumb and didn't understand it, so I called the who's who of the folks who've been around it. And I said, why won't everybody go south? They said, we'll be disruptive. I said, for how long? I finally got them up for 12 to 15 years. And I said, well, how does it stop being disruptive? And that is when their jobs come up from $1 an hour to $6 an hour and ours go down to $6 an hour, then it's leveled again. But in the meantime, you've wrecked the country with these kinds of deals.
What will you do as president to open?
There's exactly one confirmed recording of Alexander.
Okay, my husband wants to show you guys another one of his favorite pitches. You guys need to be nice, be respectful, say thank you. I learned so much. He really liked all the compliments you guys gave him last time, so let's do it again. Babe, they want to learn another pitch, right? Right? You guys want to learn another pitch?
I'm back. Hi. We're gonna throw today the Kurzluftline.
There's
Okay, my husband wants...
Did you know the man who invented the theremin was kidnapped by the KGB and forced to build the most undetectable spy device in history? Leon Theremin created the world's first electron...
I am interested, though, in a private LLM. Like it.
I would have never
ever thought that Mind Blues would treat me like this. Not in a million years.
For 43 years, a black-owned shop called The Sewing Machine made every flight suit the Blue Angels ever wore. Owner Candy Whitehurst sewed thousands of uniforms, kept exclusive licensing rights, held the patterns, and was the only manufacturer approved under the Navy's own aviation safety manual. Every year, someone called her, "Miss Candy, put your bid in." This year, silence. No call, no notice, nothing. She found out the same way the rest of us did. The Navy had quietly awarded a new contract to a company in Virginia, run by a white man 900 miles from the flight line she's worked beside for over 4 decades. And let's talk about the money. Candy Whitehurst's last contract was $127,000 for 1 year of work. The new contract handed to that white-owned company is $1.69 million for 5 years. Break that down, and it's over $338,000 a year, more than 2.5 times what Candy was making for the exact same job she was already doing at exclusive sole source status. Same suits, same patterns, some of which she still holds the rights to. Same Blue Angels, different name on the check, and suddenly the number multiplies. The Navy held an industry day to find a new manufacturer. They didn't invite her. She's local, she's black, she's literally outside the front gate. And still, she was the last to know that her own business was over. This is what happens when loyalty runs one direction. A black woman builds a relationship with the United States Navy for 43 years, becomes the exclusive keeper of the patterns, the fabric, the fit of the national symbol, and gets paid a fraction of what a white man walks in and gets on day one. A congresswoman is writing letters now asking the Navy to make it right. But the pattern is the pattern. Watch what gets rewarded. Watch who gets remembered. And watch how fast the price tag changes when it's not a black woman's name on the contract anymore.
I would have never, ever thought that Mind Blues I would have never, ever.
It's perfect too, all right? I've gotten, obviously my brother played in the NFL, he did well, and a lot of people ask about that, but there's even more notoriety about this movie. How did that whole thing come about?
I watched Pitch Perfect with my brother. Loved the movie.
Totally normal for big NFL
totally
guys.
normal. Elizabeth Banks ended up tweeting at me. This is like very back in the day on Twitter. And I remember I'm like, look, I'm just going to shoot a DM. Like, what's the worst that happens? So I just wrote, loved your film and everything you did. If you ended up doing a second one, any way that I can get me and my teammates in, please let me know. We would love it. So my whole goal was like, just be an extra.
Yeah, just in the background.
Or maybe. They ended up reaching out to me. Her husband was a producer, so he ended up putting it all together and kind of ran her account. I was like, look, if we're going to go through the effort of getting you guys in, let's actually build you into the scene and all one of the best scenes, which is the riff off. They ain't calling it for me. I'd only played 1 year in the league, so I'm like, okay, let me get guys I know. I had a relationship with play, so I'm like, this would be really good for you. I tried to get some of my big offensive linemen. They flew us out to Louisiana where they were filming it. Shot for 4 days. Funny story, we're not actors, we're football players. The amount of disorganization in creating a film is beyond me, and they were just like, just go and do whatever you want to do. Like, no, give us a dance routine, tell us what we're gonna are we gonna sing. So we pulled the choreographer, show us how to dance, we don't look like idiots. They were like, well, how can you feel more comfortable? Like, well, have at least a couple drinks. So they started bringing over alcohol for us to drink. So to be honest, I think every single person from the Green Bay Packers that's being shot is under some sort of influence. Certain ones are more than others. We took about 120 cuts. We did that same shot.
120? I don't think I've ever asked Clay
It was at least 40 to 50 takes per day for 2 or 3 days. It was just might have been just 2 days.
By the end, you probably got pretty good at it.
Yeah, I mean, half the time, my one line just got rolled over by the actual actor.
What was your one line, like, my booty?
that was part of the thing, but mine was I looked at Clay, I'm like, you are such a disappointment.
It's perfect, too, all right? I've gotten, obviously...
So you wrote a novel, and now you are revising. You're tinkering, you're polishing that first draft.
What was worse? Playing for the Jets or prison?
You're a bad man. So they're both kind of similar because when I walked in the prison on my first day, I was like, damn, man, you are loser. And I had the same damn feeling every day I walked through the door with the Jets. I'm like, hey, I hope we can win this weekend. Loser.
What was worse, playing for the Jets or prison? What was worse?
The Golden Labrador, unique amongst canine breeds because it has the ability to act as a seeing eye for the visually disabled, a task no animal was capable of. That is, until now. Thanks to modern training techniques here at the Animal Psychology Unit in Farnstead, the world of the visually disabled has become that much more assured since the introduction of the guide cat. Trained to a very high standard, the guide cat will lead its master along safely, making a wide detour of natural hazards. The guide cat is ever aware that its first duty is the care and safety of its master. The guide cat is also trained to remain poised and calm, whatever the price. It even knows where to stop and wait for a number 53 bus. He can also calculate distances and always chooses the most desirable route home. And that busy highways can be a danger to life. Until at last, it guides its thankful master back to the security and comfort of his own home.
When we asked Reebok to send us Terry Tate, some people thought we were crazy. But I'm a firm believer in paradigm breaking, outside the box thinking. Hey, buddy.
Break was over 15 minutes ago, Mitch!
And since Terry's been with us, our productivity has gone up 46%. We're getting more from our employees than ever before.
You know you need a cover sheet on your TPS reports, Richard. That ain't new, baby. Hey, Janice.
But what's really impressed me is how Terry's become part of the Felcher